At the dawn of the Red World, the lion awakens, not as flesh alone, but as memory. Dust remembers his steps, wind recalls his name, bloodlines stir beneath ancient clay, calling the first heartbeat of the wild. Each scar upon his body is a story, each breath carries forgotten victories. The land bows, not in fear, but recognition, for strength is never born suddenly. It travels patiently through blood and time. From the tall grass, the cubs emerge. Their eyes hold questions older than themselves. They do not yet know power, but power already knows them. Inheritance begins before understanding awakens. The elders watch in silence, teaching without voice, guiding without touch. Instinct becomes language. Movement becomes scripture. The past leans forward, shaping the future through living flesh. The first hunt is not about victory. It is about remembering how to breathe as one. Fear trembles, courage answers, and somewhere deep within, ancestral fire flickers awake. Along the sacred trail, paw prints glow softly. These are not marks of feet, but echoes of choice. The cubs follow without doubt, because blood recognizes its own direction. An elder lowers himself into the grass. Stillness sharpens. The cubs learn silence before strength. Survival is not loud. It is precise, inherited, and patiently taught through observation. The river roars like a challenge from the spirits. Water tests belief. Hesitation fades as memory pushes forward. They leap. The blood remembers how to cross impossible thresholds. Huddled together, warmth becomes wisdom. No cub stands alone in the wild. Unity strengthens bone and soul. Even the strongest lineage fractures without connection. A shadow passes through the grass. Danger introduces itself without warning. Instinct answers faster than thought. The cubs crouch as one. Ancient vigilance pulses through their veins. The wind carries messages unseen. Sense, warnings, promises. The cubs inhale history itself. Direction is felt, not spoken. Blood teaches how to listen beyond sound. The first true clash arrives. Heartbeats align. Fear sharpens instead of freezing. They move together. This is not violence, it is inheritance testing itself against reality. Their roar fractures the valley air. Not loud, but deep. Spirits pause to listen. Strength answers strength. The bloodline acknowledges its own awakening voice. Night wraps the land in stars. Above, ancient lions walk the sky. Below, cubs absorb lessons without words. The universe teaches gently when silence is respected. At dawn, muscles tighten with purpose. Play becomes training. Movement becomes ritual. They run not to escape, but to measure destiny awakening inside them. Shadows hunt back. A jaguar watches, evaluating worth. The cubs feel pressure sharpen their senses. Being observed by danger refines inherited precision. Blood proves itself under watchful eyes. Another river waits. This time, doubt is weaker. They cross faster, cleaner. Experience alters instinct. Evolution happens not across centuries but between breaths. Above them, an eagle commands the sky. Vision descends as a gift. The cubs learn to see beyond ground and muscle. Predation evolves by learning from other masters of survival. Prey reveals itself. Tails flick in rhythm. Timing becomes sacred. The leap is not rushed. It is shaped by generations who missed once, so these would not. Blood warms the earth, but pride warms the spirit. The kill is not celebrated wildly. It is honored quietly. Life feeds life, as it has always done. The jungle thickens the air. Stealth replaces speed. Tigers whisper lessons through shadow. Adaptation is strength passed sideways, not stolen, but learned respectfully. From the cliff, the world reveals patterns. Movement, flow, opportunity. The eagle returns, circling approval. Perspective completes power. Bloodlines sharpen when vision expands upward. That night, spirits walk closer, not to command, but remind. Survival is sacred responsibility. The cubs sleep carrying ancestral weight, not burden, but purpose. Morning arrives with challenge. Muscles respond eagerly. Each sprint tests legacy. Speed becomes prayer. The land itself measures how deeply blood has learned. An old lion waits upon sacred stone. No roar. No fret. Only truth moving through gesture. Wisdom is transferred slowly, so it never fractures the receiver. The jungle whispers again. Now the cubs understand. Stealth aligns naturally. Inheritance no longer feels external. It flows as instinct refined through experience and respect. The cliff calls once more. Wine sculpts resolve. Eagles circle like silent judges. The cubs do not look away. They are becoming something recognized by sky and land. The hunt begins again. This time, certainty replaces chaos. Movements weave perfectly. Blood sings quietly. Survival becomes choreography written long before their birth. Victory settles softly. Spirits nod. The land accepts their place. They do not celebrate dominance. They honor balance, knowing power survives only through restraint. The forest darkens deliberately. Challenge evolves. The cubs adapt seamlessly. Legacy proves flexible, not fragile. True strength bends, absorbs, and continues forward unbroken. The eagle gifts final sight. Awareness expands beyond muscle and fang. Hunting becomes understanding. Predators thrive not by force alone, but by perception inherited. The great hunt unfolds flawlessly. No hesitation. No panic. Every movement answers memory. Generations move through them, unified in purpose and precision. Afterward, they gather. Not as cubs, not yet kings, but as a living bridge between past and future. Bloodlines converge in shared silence. At sunset, the world pauses. Shadows of ancestors merge with their forms. Understanding dawns without words. Strength is not owned. It is carried temporarily, then passed onward. They roar into twilight. The stars answer. Legends form above and below. The cycle closes. It never ends. Bloodlines of the wild continue walking and seen through every generation.